Hello everyone. Welcome back to the King YouTube channel.
Innocent puppet. Prince Harry will be manipulated by the witch all his life. Prince Harry was loved before he married Meghan. But after they got married, everything was different. They did shocking things and damaged the royal family's reputation. When Harry was criticized for his incompetence and lies, Meghan was also considered an evil woman who manipulated others. Meghan Markle is a narcissist. She needs to be in the spotlight at any cost. Before Harry, she was a Z-list actress. Possibly a high-priced yacht girl, essentially a prostitute. Allegedly, she managed to land a prince using sex and manipulation. She used his trauma of losing his mother to control him. She wore his mother's perfume on their first date. She has gone as far as going to his mother's grave, where she asked to be left alone. He returned to find her hands on her headstone, pretending to be communicating with her. She tells Harry she communicates regularly and reassures him that his mother feels they are doing everything in a way that she supports. This is abusive. She has convinced him she has some common with his mother. Many problems can be seen through the gestures that Meghan used with Harry. If they continue to properly carry out their responsibilities and duties, perhaps people will just think that this is an affectionate act of a loving couple. But no, people analyze their body language. Meghan uses coercive control. We can see her push him, pull him. She uses touch to control him. Sometimes she mothers him, rubs him, and soothes him. It's very creepy. She will touch him to permit him to talk. She will physically pull him by the arm when she feels Harry has talked too long to someone. She has tapped his shoulder, indicating he must move out of the way in royal conversations, pushing before him taking control. She has isolated him from his family, his country, and his lifelong friends. She can more easily manipulate him when he is vulnerable. Behind the scenes, it will be worse. She will devalue him, then love to bomb him. She will utilize triangulation. Narcissists need fuel. He is her fuel. There is narcissistic abuse and narcissistic rage. In other words, when Meghan uses those constant physical control tactics with Harry, she makes sure it's always when the cameras are rolling. It's her way of showing the world that she 100% owns him. It's all about power. The darkest side of this whole tragedy is that she never really wanted Harry. What she needs from him is money and power. But the decision to leave the UK seems to have been the wrong one. Regarding reputation, I agree that they are the focus of articles, but their reputation is getting worse. Regarding money, it's not surprising. They seem to be facing a financial crisis. Lucrative contracts were cut. The charity fund is at a loss. I think it's all gone a bit too far for that. The sad thing is that none of this needed to happen. They were given every support, including financial, to set up their new lives. When things weren't happening fast enough, Hollywood-wise for Meghan, they decided to monetize their royal connection by making lying, headline-grabbing allegations about Harry's family. It has backfired enormously on them. Now, of course, they are nothing, neither royal nor celebrities. I think there will always be a way back for Harry with the king. Parents, forgive, but not with the rest of them. If it makes me feel angry when I think of the Queen's last months being plagued by the stress of this pair, it's too late, I'm afraid. Even if there is a reconciliation of sorts, they will never be trusted again, merely tolerated. William has a measure of him, even if Charles as a loving father is willing to overlook his failings. Harry is always whining about how his brother got special treatment. I wonder if anyone ever stopped to ask how William felt about his little brother being encouraged by their mother to get away with bad behavior. They are nothing now. They still get media attention because of the prince title. Why can't they just keep quiet and live their lives without having to broadcast every little thing they do? They went to the Seriously, who cares? Does that make them look cool? It said, here's Meghan Markle showing her wonderful dance moves. There is a question. Do you think Meghan am to the end of the road? Is there anything this miscreant can do to rehabilitate her image? I doubt there's anything she can do to rehabilitate her image. She's known as a liar bully of elderly people. People from her past paint her as nasty and vindictive and a social climber who will stop at nothing to get what she wants. She is hugely disliked in the UK because of her words and actions against our now departed Queen and Prince Philip. Even if she could be forgiven for her accusations against the King and Queen and William and Catherine, she will never be forgiven for appearing on Oprah to claim racism while Philip was on his deathbed or causing the distress she did to our Queen in the last 2 years of her life. Harry is just as guilty for allowing it to happen. Where did that witch get the idea that being a horrible person is the key to career success and personal fulfillment? How does she live with herself? How does Harry live with it? He is just as bad as her. Spoiled, entitled, whiny, jealous of his brother, poor education, and has an inflated sense of himself, strictly because of his birth and parentage. We all know that Meghan is an ex-actress who never made the grade. That is why she has become toxic. As experts had stated, a more advanced narcissist would have embraced the royal family, directed all the benefits of being a member. Unfortunately for Markle, her brand of narcissism is on the lower level spectrum, fought against the system and wants to be top dog, just like all those years ago and another girl's birthday party. She wanted to wear the crown and control people. She is a grandiose narcissist and also appears to be a malignant narcissist. She was extremely vindictive to the royal family, even after the late Queen personally made an effort to let her attend private royal family events, something Catherine was not allowed, and also to carry out public royal events with her accompanying her. Meghan, like all narcissists, is very good at playing the victim and seems to be able to fool a segment of the population, the time, despite most people seeing through her lies. I suspect she will focus on marketing herself to that particular gullible section of the population that will always be fans of her. By the way, some people have questioned whether or not the Duke and Duchess of Sussex should retain their royal titles when they leave the United Kingdom, UK for good. Most agree because Meghan and Harry have left their responsibilities. Take some people who were born and bred in Sussex. They were delighted we got a Duke and Duchess when they married and expect them to do things to help the county, maybe start a new charity and give it their support, to visit the county of Sussex and put it on the map. But where are they now? They are 6,000 miles away. What are they doing to promote Sussex? Nothing. So why should they have the title? They visited once. We might as well not have a Duke and Duchess because they are not even in the country, let alone doing anything for Sussex. They are on another continent trying to hawk their title for cash. The granting of a British title, be it a knighthood or a dukedom, is in no way related to the country in which the holder chooses to reside. Prince Harry stated that he would always regard the UK as his home. Who knows what the future holds for him? Will he continue to live in California? It seems clear that Meghan would never agree to return permanently to the UK. She seems to find even a brief visit painful. Lots of folks are speculating on how things will develop. That's all one can do right now. And you? Do you think Harry will be able to escape Meghan's control? Please comment below to let more people know your ideas. If you like this video, please like and share it.
And don't be afraid to click the subscribe button to get more updates in the future. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a lovely weekend, and we'll be back to see you all tomorrow.